Good morning. It's turned out nice again. Motherfucker, hasn't it, guys? It's great. It's cloudy. It was all windy and stormy in that here last night. It looks a bit miserable out there, which is a bit like me at the moment, to be honest. It's the international break. I don't know what you're like, but my mood's gone like that. Meh. Just like with everything. Really got zero motivation or energy. Well, that's nothing new. But yeah, I have no interest in it. I don't even know any of the fixtures. No idea who's playing who. Probably won't watch. Well, I won't watch any of them. But I don't even know what the fixtures are. I mean, I'll have a mooch around later and probably stumble on something, but zero interest in it, to be honest with you. So, and this week up until last night, I was taking care of business. You know what I'm saying? So, I am back now, back in my office. From today. Excuse me, and we'll be here as normal throughout the week if we can find something to talk about. I will be hosting at least one live stream today. I think it's going to be quiet news-wise, so maybe there'll be two. There might be one this afternoon, one tonight. Make sure you go to the main channel page for this YouTube channel. Click on the bell at the top and select all notifications, because sometimes when we go live, people are not made aware. Also, if you have X, go to @CopTalkTV and @CopTalk, and @Duncan Oldham and @CopTalk Podcast, @CopTalk Members. Now, but for here, @CopTalk TV. And for Facebook, go to CopTalk TV as well, because when I go live, I do post on those two accounts on X and Facebook. And in our Telegram chat room, t.me/CopTalkChat. Because sometimes that YouTube doesn't send the notifications out. I don't know if there'll be much, to talk about. I don't know if anybody will even join the streams today, because maybe they're feeling a bit like me, But we'll try. I did schedule a stream for last night and I had to cancel. There was nothing wrong. I did schedule it and then I said, sorry guys, something's come up, and people were like, "Don't, man, are you all right?" I was like, yeah, I'm good. I just had to go to a special get together last night. It was an important meeting. So I went to that. Have you ever been in a restaurant before where you sat down at a table, looked up, and then on the table right next to you, there's someone looking at you that you're like, oh no, and you know each other, and you like, ever been in a situation like where you both die a death? Because that's what happened last night. And I looked up like that, and I was like, oh no. And they looked at me and must have gone, oh no. And for the next hour at least, it was so difficult because they were sat bang opposite me. So I was like, which direction are you supposed to look? Do you know what I mean? So it was really, really awkward. And this person did message me later in the evening and said, that was weird. So that's what happened last night. One of those moments, but all good. No problems or anything. I've had a great week, to be honest with you guys. I had a really good week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you follow my Instagram @Duncan Oldham, you'll have seen me out and about and stuff. So that was really good. And with it being the international break, it enabled me to do it. I do work every day, but obviously I didn't churn out any videos or anything. I nearly did yesterday because I was missing you all. So I've probably got to catch up on some shout outs, maybe, people that have bought the super chats or super thanks, whatever they're called, on the videos like this or the streams. I will check those today. I do have a couple of videos that I want to speak to you. I want to address a couple of things with you. And yeah, live streams. There will be some live streams today for a raff of fact. Now, I would really appreciate your help in the comments, bringing me up to speed. And is there anything that you want to ask a question or tell me about? Is there something that I need to know about? Because maybe something slipped under the radar. I don't think it will have done, to be honest with you. I think I've got enough people out there that would make me aware of things. And I have been checking everything as usual. So I just think it's the international break, and I don't know if it's just me, but this week I just feel, I've just been reading some articles about Liverpool Football Club, and I had zero interest in them. Now, normally I would show enthusiasm. I'd be like, oh, I can speak to everyone about that, Today I was just like, can't give a fuck, And there's no reason for that. there's no reason for it. On a personal level, I've had a brilliant week. Really, really good. I'm really, really happy. You might not think so, but, you can probably tell I'm a little bit like, I'm not really tired or anything. Yeah, it's a great day. But I think it's just because it's the international break and your enthusiasm sort of wanes. You're buzzing out. You 1 minute you're riding high or low. After the FA Cup exit, which I was talking about last night. To people because they were asking my opinion about it, and then the next minute you're just like, now what? I've noticed that there's quite a lot of propaganda articles at the moment, which are kind of pro the appointments at Liverpool, pro FSG, pro Michael Edwards, pro Richard Hughes, and they're like the Liverpool Echo kind of thing. We used to be a great outlet, did the Echo. It's horrendous now. But there are some transfer things that we can talk about today. I need to get my mojo back with you guys, with the Liverpool side of things. Want to count down to the next game and really get back into it. I don't think it is just me. I genuinely think that you guys will understand, and I think you'll be in the comments saying, "No, I know what you mean, Dunk." And I think it's supporters of other clubs as well. It's not just us. Don't get me wrong. Like the European Championships, the World Cup finals. I love those tournaments. International football. I will watch them and I will cheer on England and Spain, my adopted country. I love, watching the tournaments and watching, the likes of Italy and Brazil and France. Do you know what I mean? And just I do like football and I enjoy international football, the finals, but not friendlies and qualifiers and, that other competition they brought in Europe. What's it called? UEFA Nations League. So I don't even know, so, and I'm very, disinterested in the. I couldn't name the England squad, as Rafa would say. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you a predicted 11, starting 11. I couldn't tell you. I had zero interest. Yet as a young lad growing up, England was a big deal. Like I was very patriotic, and Liverpool were always, my club and everything. And when people used to have the club versus country argument, people from Liverpool tend to be, very, club and like foot country kind of thing. But I wasn't like that growing up because I'd seen Liverpool win multiple titles, but I'd never seen England win a World Cup, for example. So I was always like, I would really like to see England do well. I've never seen England win a World Cup, something like that. But then you've got Gareth Southgate that's the England manager. I think that turns me off even more. Like, it's just so null and dull. So I have zero interest in it. I've got to be honest with you. Couldn't give a shit. But I do like when the Euros are on or whatever, I'll watch every single game. Same with the World Cup. There has been at the World Cup before where I've had 3 monitors on, maybe 2 monitors, 2 TV screens and a laptop, and had three games on at once. I love watching the finals and that, but just I don't even know the fixtures, guys, this week. So my full focus is Liverpool Football Club. But I really need to get the enthusiasm back, and it's down to you in the comment section. So remind me why we should be buzzing and feeling optimistic about the future. But like I said, there's a lot of articles at the minute really blowing wind up Edwards, rear end and Richard Hughes and everything. Maybe it's because we've had all that, speculation, and then it's all finalised, and that's, we're not talking about that now. But obviously we've got the managerial situation. We need to continue to delve and dive into that, don't we? But I'll be glad when it's just all done and dusted. I think it's going to be a roller coaster of emotions for us over the coming weeks because, we're all obviously excited and intrigued and interested about who the new manager of Liverpool Football Club will be. But then we're going to be broken because Jurgen's leaving, and it's going to be very emotional. And I know it sounds pathetic, and people, non-football people, will never understand. They'll never understand. Full-grown adults will be crying like babies when they see the inevitable, final acknowledgement from Jurgen at Anfield to the crowd, or or whatever, it will be heartbreaking. And we know that Jurgen will be full of tears. And people will say to us, non-football people, get a grip. There's all this suffering and wars and in the world and poverty, and you're crying over multi-millionaires, and they're right. But it doesn't mean that you can't be emotionally attached to something. And what I think people don't realise, non-football people, is that football helps us as individuals through our struggles on a personal level, whether it's illness, bereavement, relationship breakup, financial worries, employment worries, college worries, life. Many of us turn to football. And I know many people turn to my videos and say, don't at least you get me away from the shit that's going on in my house for a few fucking hours, you know what I mean? So, fuck non-football people. So we are going to do Saturday night streaming this weekend. I have threatened it, but I've told everyone that I need to do it. So we will be doing that Saturday. There will be no failures on that this week. Because I do feel like I let people down, because again, some people rely on the streams for a bit of social interaction and stuff, and me included. I think overnight, you know, when I went to bed last night, on a personal level, I think I was feeling a bit run down, you know, and I was chewing a lot of things over, you know, in my mind about life and stuff. But again, I think it's because I'm in that lull of not having our routine and getting up in the morning and being energised, at least energised in terms of Liverpool Football Club, knowing that I'm going to come here and make videos and we're going to interact, we're going to have a laugh, and we're going to go on the streams and we're going to have a good giggle. It's been missing. You know, I have had a great week and everything is all right. But I was laid on my own in bed last night and I was like, just chewing shit over, do you know what I mean? So the best thing that can happen is be distracted by Liverpool Football Club, because if Liverpool were playing last night, or if Liverpool were playing today, I wouldn't have time to think about those things. I'd be like, right, come on, what's going to happen? Do you know what I mean, guys? So I know you guys can relate to that. I know that there's, we all turn to Liverpool Football Club and football in general, I think, to escape the challenges that we have from time to time. So I'm going to get this video online. And then I'm going to make some more videos for you. And we have to, as a group, as Brendan Rodgers might say, we as a group need to get that fucking mojo back. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's have some live streams today. Let's talk about something. Yeah, that's what I think. Please thumbs up the video if you appreciate the video. Please drop me a comment. How are you feeling right now? Are you in that little, no Liverpool at the minute? So if you want to buy me a coffee, then please do hit the super thanks button under or above this video. It's somewhere, or read the video description. Become a Cop Talk VIP member, and that puts a smile on my face. And it will be a coffee, because I'm not in the mood for drinking right now. Although we'll fix that on Saturday night. So we're definitely going to do a stream on Saturday night. I promise you that. We'll definitely do that, because it feels like it's been a while. All right, guys. Let's crack on. And let's hope in my next video, I'm buzzing. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate the support, guys. And I look forward to reading all your glorious comments on this video. I know that my most loyalist peoples watch the morning briefings. They're always the ones with the lowest view count. You know, you don't get the casual viewers. People have to prioritize what they watch. So I do appreciate you guys. I know you're the absolute best of the best that are on here. All right, I'll speak to you in a bit, guys.